the first sword that I ever bought. I bought this a little over 10 years ago at actually a sword shop that was in a little small town not too far from me. So this is made by Zheng Shi. I'll probably butcher that name. So they were kind of one of the very first Chinese sword makers to kind of hit the U.S. market, at least kind of in modern times. They all come out of the same town. I think it's Longquan, China, which I know they call the City of Treasures, and it's just full of sword manufacturers. Ryan Sword is in the same town, and several others. But I paid $182 for this 10 years ago. So what I know about it is that it's made from 1095 mono steel, mono tempered, which I think in Japanese the single steel is, I think they call it Hagane, and then Maru is the style. So it has only one bamboo peg, which from what I understand is more historically accurate, but most of the swords that you get now from Ryan or Iron Tiger Forge or somebody like that is going to have two pins, and usually the one in the back is made out of brass now. But all of the fittings on this are actually bronze. So this has, it's hard to see, but the image there is of Date Masamune. I'm probably sure that I'm going to butcher that too, but he was a pretty famous warlord. So he was actually one of the first people to open up Japan to Western visitors. So he was very tolerant of people coming in and trading. So that's real gray skin. The cord wrap is getting a little weathered. I've used it for a long time. I've done a fair amount of cutting with this. I've cut bamboo with it, so I've had no deformation of the edge, so it's done good up against, like I said, even bamboo. So it's extremely thick on the spine. It has the groove, and this had sort of a false hamon on it. A while back, I had some rust issues with this. Since this was the first sword I ever had, I didn't always take care of it. I did some moving and it developed some rust problems. And I acid etched this myself with vinegar and cleaned it up. And it actually kind of exposed something like a temper line underneath it, so you can kind of see two. Even though I know this isn't really differentially hardened, so I know it's not a true hamon, but it's got a line in there, so it may just be from the original process that was used for the industrial steel. But it's 1095, but it still has a little bit of flexibility. But it's been pretty durable. Like I said, I've had this 10 years, and I've cut with it a lot. When I was really active in going to martial arts classes, which I did for many, many years, when I was really active, we probably cut on a weekly basis. So this is cut through countless milk jugs and mats and bamboo, no problem. So I wish that I would have been a little bit more diligent about care and upkeep like I am these days. But I think I've solved the rust issues that I had. Just a note on that: if you ever develop a rust issue, I just treated it with original Windex that has the ammonia, and then I did the dip in the vinegar and the acid, and then polished it back up myself, and I haven't had any issues since. I haven't had any rust reoccurrence. So but this is it. This was the first one I got. Probably a lot more better swords available now for maybe even around the same price, but I've enjoyed having this one. So thanks for looking at it.